Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 30 of Direwolf20's Let's Play Enigmatica series, where today I want to get even more cool stuff cooking. So last episode we got a mob farm going, and that led us to having a decent amount of liquid meat and pink slime, both of which are important resources from Industrial Foregoing that get us access to some advanced machines. There's a couple things that I'm specifically working towards. Number one, I want the Enchantment Extractor. This think is going to remove enchants from items and put them on books. I think we're going to play with it a little bit, make sure that I'm right about that, but hopefully that's the case, because I want to play with Apotheosis pretty soon, and Apotheosis has some ridiculous enchants that we can get, and I'd really like to kind of explore that mod, because I've really never spent any significant time getting into that mod and seeing just how crazy you can be, but my understanding is pretty crazy. So that's the plan. In addition to that, I'd also like to whip up a quick material stonework factory, just so I have like basically an unlimited amount of stone, cobblestone, sand, gravel, that kind of stuff. So we're going to play with one or two or three of these, and maybe a little drawer with controllers set up, so that we can automate some tasks and get like just a quick and dirty bit of resources cooking. So those are the two main things we want to get. However, for both of these machines, the Enchantment Extractor and the Material Stonework Factory, we are going to need an advanced machine frame, which needed pink slime. We didn't have that. We do now have pink slime. So, looks like it's time to teach. So we're going to jump in here to the advanced machine frame, and we're going to do that. Now, there's a handful of things that are not automated in our life so far, and that's probably the diamond gears. But then also for the advanced machine frame, we're going to need to get some netherite scrap going. Now that, we can straight up smelt ancient debris, or what's some other faster, better ways to get ancient debris? Pulverizer gets us 2 netherite scrap per ancient debris. That's not bad. Induction Smelter, ancient debris by itself will be 2 and a 20% chance of rich slag. I don't see why I wouldn't do that, so probably will. Probably will. That. It looks like the best you can do is double this. Pretty much, I think that's an accurate assessment. I think the best you're going to get out of this is doubling it. I'm sure if we went mechanism, there might be like a sneaky, crazy way. Yeah, you can triple it with mechanism. Looks like mechanism does give you the capability to triple it, but I'm not into mechanism right now. We did a lot of mechanism last series. We'll probably do it in this series again, because it is definitely one of my favorite mods. But not just yet. So we could either pulverize it or induction smelt it. I don't see why we wouldn't induction smelt it. So let's do this. Let's teach the pattern that netherite. I'm going to teach it the Pulverizer Pattern, which is literally just going to be ancient debris goes in, 2 netherite scrap will come out. But we're going to put it in the induction smelter because I don't want it to get confused by that whole 20% chance thing. Cool? So you're going to go in here, and then you're going to go in here, and then we're going to peek outside for a second, because I should have, look at that, just a little bit of ancient debris. Just a little bit, mind you. Just a little bit, mind you. And maybe just a little bit more ancient debris. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I just took out the ore miner Ginny. I wonder if I can repair that. He asked sneakily. I bet there's some mod that'll let me repair that, and that would be hilarious. So now if I were to request from Foregoing an advanced machine frame, we should have everything we need to kick this off. And in theory, you should be smelting up the ancient debris that you're going to need. And then if we pop into the basement, you might already be done. Looks like he's cooking. Is he cooking? He might already be done. He is already done-ish. Yes, advanced machine frame. Sweet. All right, so what should we do first? I think first I want to do the Stonework Factory. Material Stonework Factory is going to need a pink slime, so let's be prepared to teach that recipe. Pink slime is this pattern. And again, it uses 0.3 buckets of pink slime in the dissolution chamber. So that's cool. So now I should be able to make a material stonework factory. Most things we know how to make. A few things we don't. Cool. So everything should be cooking. Cooking. Yes. Beautiful. Material Stonework Factory, I am excited for you. So let's throw you down here with the other miscellaneous things. So what this guy does is, given power, whoop, he can process things. So do you need to have... So if you want to generate cobble, you need 1 bucket of water and lava, and it consumes none of it. So just having them in there makes it a cobble gen. You can also generate weathered limestone, which consumes water per operation. You can have it generate netherrack. Cool. You can generate lots of stuff. Man, look at all the things you can generate. Voidstone, huh? That's neat. Marble, slate, purple sandstone, pink. Look at all the things you can generate. That's neat. Brimstone, huh? Permafrost, deep slate, granite. I wonder how it knows, like, what it... Did somebody, like, hardcode, like, this is the things you can generate? Or does it look at world gen and is like, I can make any world gen? That's pretty cool, though, right? Cobbed Stone. What is Cobbed Stone? I don't even know. What is Cobbed Stone? It's from Quark. Look at that. Neato. Purple stone. Alright. Clearly you can... Wow, that's a lot of things. Travertine? There we go. Cobblestone is what we want. And then it's going to do this action in sequence. So if we want smooth stone, we could smelt it. And then do nothing, nothing, nothing. So what it'll do is it'll create cobblestone, then it'll create smooth stone, then it'll be done. Or we can crush it. And that'll turn it into, I presume, gravel. And then we can crush it again to turn it into sand, and then we can smelt it to get glass. So I'm thinking we'll probably have a couple material stonework factories doing a few things. So at least 2 of these would probably be my thought. My goodness, that's a lot of things. I'm assuming that you're working on... Yes, you are. Nice! I love it when automation works. And Refined Storage's automation is so reliable. It's just so reliable. Can we talk about how reliable it is? So, like, you can make this into... So you'll make cobble, gravel, sand, glass. And you could make cobble, smooth stone bricks. That sounds like a pretty good start. So let's get ourselves some buckets. Yes. So what you should do is you should make cobble, and then you're going to process that cobble into gravel, and then you're going to process that gravel into sand, and then you're going to process that sand into glass. Cool. Okay. That looks neat. And it'll go down the line. Now, we can extract at any point along the way. So if we set this up, we can have like a drawer system that stores like, I don't know, 4 or 8 stacks, something like that, and then just fill it. And so like once cobblestone fills up, it'll start filling up gravel. And then once gravel's filled up, it'll start filling up sand. And once sand is done filling up, it'll start filling up glass. Yada, yada, yada down the line. So that's absolutely a cool thing that we could do, right? Now, can we, real quick, with this and this, so we can get the other one going? Excellent. So now it's going to make that. And then it's going to smelt it in the next operation, and then it's going to 2x2 it in the next operation. But we don't have 4 cobble, or we don't have 4 smooth stone yet, so we have to wait until we have 4 smooth stone before it'll make the bricks. Cool. So now let's get some drawers. And what I wouldn't mind, lickety-split, is a 2x2 drawer setup. That could be cool. So let's make sure that we have enough oak, and that we have enough of these. Okay, and then we should be able to do... How do you not... 4 sets of these? That should be cool. Now, I don't know exactly what I want to have, but we definitely want a drawer controller. I think we're at the point where we can ask for a stack of redstone torches and not feel guilty about doing that, right? Presumably, yes. I don't know why you don't autofill the planks. That's annoying, but whatever. Not too worried about it. And Frank, I don't know if I needed those, but whatever. Well, it's fine. It's a little bit of wood. Life goes on. Was that a quest completion, by the way? Totally was. Sorcerer's Delight. Oh my goodness, look at all this. Crescendo of Bolts. Quick Charge 3. Protection 4. Looting 3 and Persevering 3. Or Preserving 3. I don't know what that does. Gives a chance to not consume ammo when firing. Guns without roses. Ha! That's a funny name. That's cool. Look at that. Look at all these things. Look at all these mods that I'm still discovering exist that I didn't know existed before. Alright, so you guys are clearly making glass and sand and all the things. How about pipes? Should we get... Oh, I'm a little bit worried about item spillage. Because Pretty Pipes has already concerned me about that. But, so we've got fluid pipes. We should be able to make you. And then, hey, quest completed pipes. Sweet. What quest chapter is that in? Storage? Okay, yeah, I see. Ooh, I got the Eye of the Shulker from Nature's Aura. I like that book, though. Looting 3. Very yes. And then what we want to try is, let's do a high extraction module. So you're going to be Electrum, around and then that. So that should be fine. So basically we do this. And then we can upgrade you with Invar. Did I teach you how to make Invar yet? Probably not. That would be smart. And I bet I didn't teach you Electrum yet. Nope. Let's pop upstairs. Just a little bit faster. Electrum ingots, please. So in the Induction Smelter, yes. Gold and silver. And did I teach you Invar by chance? I probably should if I haven't already. In the Induction Smelter. Let's make sure it's both ingots. Show me both ingots. Thank you. Induction Smelter, a go. Give me 2 of them. 1 for the nuggets. And 1 for the not nuggets. Cool. And then Extraction Module Mark 3, because we want the higher one. Higher tiers prevent oversending. I hope that's true, because I want that. And then let's check out Pretty Pipes doing the thing. So what I'd like is probably a drawer controller. So what I'm gonna set up, I want to plan for expansion just in case we eventually get to that point. What I'd love is to have them right above it. So maybe what I'll do, I think I could. Like this. All the dire wires. Cool. Okay, so now you're good on power, yes, I presume. And we could stick these right on top, actually, would be pretty cool. But we want the drawer key. Did we make a drawer key yet? I don't know that we did. Let's do that. Okay, so you're gonna get to sit here, and you're gonna drawer key. Okay, and then we're gonna decide what's allowed in there. So you're gonna get stone and bricks. Okay. Okay. And then you're gonna get all 3. So glass, cobble, gravel, and sand. And then we're going to want to speed these up, obviously, to make them a little bit faster. which shouldn't be too big of a deal. And I need these to program the locked drawer. So you, and you. Cool. Now, I would very much like a drawer controller here. So what I'm going to have is the drawer controller can sit here. We'll have the pipes doing this. And then we're going to, I guess we're going to want 2 extraction modules. Yeah. If I'm going to be using pretty pipes a lot, I should really autocraft this stuff. Give me like 20 Electrum, just so we have a little extra going on. Never hurts to have a few extra. Okay, so then you're going to be high extraction. You're going to be high extraction. Why did you do what you just did? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Why are you doing that in a way that I don't approve of? And why are you not going into there? Shouldn't you be going into there? You know what? Maybe because this is all one pipe, what I might need to do yeah, well, that's not going to be ideal because then he's not connected to that guy. That's annoying. Really, dude? I thought you were very directionally okay. Like, well, what I could do is that, as stupid as that is, as much as I hate that, that could work. Now there's a Pretty Pipes wrench. Place blocks in offhand as covers, sneak to remove cover or pipe. That's cool. I mean, I could do that just to make sure that there's no, like, upward connection there. That kind of works-ish. And then if we threw an external storage on this bad boy, I really wanted him to, like, be behind the wall. But it's a messy basement anyway. Ha. So now if we look, we should be getting glass and sand and cobblestone. 406 cobble, 407 cobble, 408 cobble, etc. So then once this cobble fills up, right? And I'm going to take all the cobble out just so I can do that. And if I take all the gravel out, I can do that. And if I take all the sand, I can do that. And if I take all the glass, I can do that, right? And if I take all the smooth stone and the bricks, that should be cool. Okay? So then once the cobble fills up, which I think it's going to be 512, it'll stop pulling cobble out of here. Now the last things I wouldn't mind doing is get the speed upgrades on these dudes. So let's get those taught into this dude. I think they're called add-ons. So we want efficiency. And that needs latex, which I think we've got. Efficiency. Speed. We're missing iron? Really? Well, we know what we're going to do in the future. I have a ton of resources, and I'm not auto-processing them yet, and I really should be. But... and then speed 2. And these all go into our chemical dissolution chamber. And we might be upgrading the crafter on that, right? So we've already got 2 add-on speed 1s. Let's get 2 of these. So we're missing blaze rods, but I can get at least 1 of them. So that would be cool. Nice. And efficiency. Missing blaze rods again. Well, we're going to have to do something about that, aren't we? So if I gave you one of these and one of these, you should run a lot quicker now. Sweet. So it's 60 ticks to operate, and then I put a speed 1 in there. That's an efficiency. That's why. Missing sugar. Not for long, you're not. Do you know how to make sugar now? Now you do. Alright, so for an add-on speed 2, can you get that? I guess so. Sweet. Now, do you need the previous tier? I kind of always forget that. So that should make the ticks progress faster. Is that faster? I don't quite get how the add-on system works. Didn't it used to be that you needed to have the previous version before you could have the next version? So speed 1. That's definitely better. And then efficiency 2. Efficiency should make it require less ticks. So like add-on, the ticks move faster. For speed, and then add-on efficiency needs less ticks. So you don't know it needs 48 ticks now rather than 60. So that's the gist. So can I do another efficiency tier too? Is that's what needs blaze rods? And also apparently I don't know how glass is made. Cool. All right, so that's up and running. Definitely need to process a little bit of iron because we're low on that. Definitely at some point gonna have to automate some more automations. But let's get my buddy out here. Hey, would you take care of that for me? That would be super. Thanks so much. All right, back in a minute, guys. I'm gonna have to figure out how to automate this guy, is really what it comes down to. I'm sure there's a way that we could do it efficiently. We're just gonna have to figure it out. Can you hop her into the front? Maybe. Maybe not. This is obviously a temporary setup. Just so we can get all this iron processed. Man, that's ridiculous. 6 XOR processing. Oh my goodness, that's crazy. All right, back in a sec once we're ready to move on to the next thing. So a real quick note for down here is we have filled up cobblestone now. So now notice it's not pulling cobblestone out because it has nowhere to send it. But it's going to pull out the gravel. Sweet. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. And then once gravel fills up, it'll pull from the sand. And then once sand fills up, it'll pull from glass. And then once glass fills up, the whole machine will fill up. And then you are going to have a similar experience. Yeah, look, 512 cobblestone. Now what we should set up is a trash filter thing. Might be cool for that. And the reason I might want that, and I might want to move these over somewhere. but I'm not sure where yet, so we'll figure that out. But we might want a trash can, and I'll tell you why. Because I don't want to void upgrade the drawers, because then that will nullify the whole once cobblestone backs up, we start getting gravel thing. So I don't want to put void upgrades in the drawers. So what I would like to do is maybe do an external storage on this dude. Okay. And what we could do is filter what's allowed to go in there. Oh, right. You guys are going to have a hard time smelting when I'm cooking all that iron. Cook as fast as you can. Cool. Do you have any? You do. You're scheduled. How's my... we're almost done. I'll let you finish what you've got going. Now you can go finish that. Okay. So the one thing I might want to throw is an external storage bus on this dude. Right? Now, we're going to want to whitelist him. So before I do anything, we're going to do this, and then we're going to whitelist items. Your priority will be super low, and then we're going to specify what's allowed to go in there, right? So things like cobblestone will be allowed in there. And so why do I want to do this? Because I don't want to ever have more than 512 cobble. Maybe his priority shouldn't be super low. Why are you importing right now? I'm assuming... Yeah, let's make you a high priority, like 10. So that items will go in there first. That belong in there. So now if I were to grab a stack of cobble from you... Are we cool? Cobblestone? Yeah, you're cool. 512. All right. So I think what we would want then is for this to be a high priority, right? But only for cobblestone, right? So watch what happens. If I put cobblestone away, it's throwing it in the trash can. Cool? But for andesite, it's not. All right, now that's important. Because what it means is, let's say I take a stack of cobble, right? Now we've got 448. 449, 450, it starts filling up the cobble. When I shift-click it in there, oh, it decides to do that. So let's make the other one higher. I don't want you to be that high. Let's make you priority 3. I'm going to make you 10. I want some wiggle room in case I decide other things, but you should be higher. You should be at 20, right? So now, let's let this fill up with cobble again. That should be quick. He's at 512. We want this one to be higher than the drawer priority, which is 0, but we want it to be lower than the controller in the basement, right? So if I were to grab a stack of cobble, and then it starts filling up with cobblestone again, when I shift-click, what we should get is 512, because some of it will go into the drawer, and anything that doesn't fit in the drawer will go into the trash can. Cool? Cool? And then we're going to do the same for you. Okay? So all these resources that we're auto-producing down there, we want... I don't want any of them to ever go in drawers, right? So that's what we're preventing right now. I never want, or not drawers, I don't want them ever to go in this disk. I don't want this disk to get filled up with cobblestone, which would happen, and it's not a big deal. Let's be honest. It's easy to make more of those disks, and we will be very soon. right? But it's easy to see how, you know, we want to shift click it in there, and we want it to void if it is over 512, and we want it to not void if it's less than 512. So that we, you know, if we take out a stack of cobble and a few more cobble gets produced, and then we stick that cobble back in the system, it fills up the drawer, and then it voids any excess in the trash can. Cool? I like that. That sounds cool to me. Obviously, there's lots of ways to accomplish what I just did. I think the way I just did it is kind of cool. If you play with the priority system, it lets you really do some fancy automations. Now, we're probably going to need more fluid storage blocks very soon at some point. So I might wind up moving this system to somewhere else in the area. But you get the idea. All right, so hey, that's a nice, pretty simple, straightforward Cobbleworks. Cool. So Material Stonework Factory is done. Mob Crusher, I might want to keep in mind I might want one of those. Because that would just give us lots of mob drops, which would always be nice. We just have to add it to the basement system. Enchantment Extractor, you say. Start. What else do we need here? Nether brick, huh? Boop. Enchantment Extractor. So I assume you still have some crafting in progress. Neato. Burrito. Cool. Processing 1.8 buckets, scheduled 2. Just want to check. Just want to check to make sure that you're behaving down here. I guess so. Ah, look at that. Cool. I think it did work. It was just taking a sweet time. That's fine. Now, it probably... No. I think we're actually getting there. Shape. Maybe. I think it still has a condition where, like, if you request the plastic, it used some of the plastic it asked for. Or no, it didn't actually. It didn't. It was pretty smart about it. That's awesome. Enchantment Extractor. Now, my main question for you, sir. I'm assuming you need energy. So we want a book. Let's take these 2 books. And let's take that looting 3, preserving 3. So I do this and I do that. Oh my. Oh my. Well, isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Fire protection 4. Isn't that cool, my friends? Oh, yes. That is what I wanted to see. All right, so we've got a very nice enchantment extractor. I don't know if he's going to live here forever, but we'll probably set up an enchanting room next episode because it's about wrapping up point. So for now, Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Quick Cobbleworks, and then super quick just playing with the disenchantment thing, which works exactly like I would want it to. I gotta give it to Industrial Foregoing. It really has some really nice stuff. I really do appreciate how cool it is. I don't know what the fluid tank is for. I assume that, you know, the book here could tell me. Extract the enchantments into a book, or it can extract the enchantment and transform it into essence. Ooh, so that's kind of cool. So in the alternate, extract enchants from items and transfer to books, transform it into essence. That's cool. So you can literally turn your books into liquid experience. I like. But for now, wrapping up point. Direwolf20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. We'll come back next time, play with some more stuff, and hopefully get into Apotheosis sooner than later. Because I want looting 10. I don't know anyone who doesn't. All right, everyone. Take it easy.